The Rockets gave him what he sought. The improvement, however, did not begin until the second quarter. When it did, the defense turned the game around and carried the Rockets past the Grizzlies, 101-89, moving the Rockets to 4-0 in the preseason, all with blowouts. "I thought we played kind of hard, but it wasn't very pretty," D'Antoni said. "We didn't play very well. Now, after the first quarter, we picked it up. We had stretches of good defense. We have guys who can play some good defense." After the Grizzlies got off to a sizzling start, making 61.1% of their shots on their way to a 10-point lead, the Rockets began scrambling more aggressively and eliminating the breakdowns the Grizzlies exploited early. In many ways, after averaging 121.7 points in the first 3 preseason games, they seemed to like winning without a high-scoring three-point barrage. "This was a good game for us," Rockets guard Chris Paul said. "The other games were 3-3-3. This was good for us to see. On a night we're not making shots, this is what we're talking about, having to defend. I think we picked up our energy and intensity. Everyone knows around this league, you're not going to make shots every single night. But you can control your effort on the defensive end." Without finding their own shooting touch, the Rockets took a 71-66 lead into the fourth quarter as Memphis went from that hot start through 10 minutes to make just 14 of 47 shots, 29.8%, in the next 26 minutes. By then, Marc Gasol and Mike Conley were ready to call it a preseason night. But they played long enough to give the Rockets' defense a good test and a chance to dramatically turn things around. "We just did all the little things," Rockets guard Eric Gordon said. "We just stayed in front of them and rebounded the ball. We kept it simple. They played hard. They cut to the basket, made everything toward the basket. We kind of took it away. We switched a lot and played good one-on-one defense." The Rockets spent the game switching, though D'Antoni said some switches were in error. Still, that is a large part of their defensive plan. "We're going to do it all year," Gordon said. The Rockets switched so often, they would have centers Clint Capella and Nene out on guards, but they did not mind if they forced the Grizzlies to go one-on-one late in the shot clock. "There's no reason why they can't guard them," D'Antoni said. "They can guard as well as some of the other guys we have." The Rockets defended better in those switches as the game went on, largely because they avoided the mistakes they made early. When the Grizzlies had assists on all 11 first-quarter field goals, most by moving sharply without the ball. "For us, it's about communication," Rockets forward Trevor Ariza said. "That's the biggest part of the slow start for us, not being able to communicate. Early turnovers, we cut down on those. We communicate better. And we'll get off to better starts." The Rockets never shot very well themselves, making 38.8% of their shots and 14 of 46, 30.4%, of their three-pointers, with James Harden and Paul combined 5 of 25. Gordon, who had made 65.2% of his threes in the first 3 preseason games, made just 2 of 12 three-pointers. But the Rockets are not concerned with their offense working. D'Antoni wanted to cut down on turnovers. The Rockets had 5 in the second half and tightened the defense. He had good reason. The Rockets were 10-0 when holding opponents shy of 40% shooting last season, 18-0 when keeping teams shy of 100 points. Memphis made just 38% of its shots and just 26.1% of its threes. The Grizzlies scored just 64 points in the final 3 quarters. "We showed if defensively we can be on the same page and communicate and gang rebound, we got a chance," Harden said. "Offensively, we're going to score. Tonight, we didn't shoot the ball well. But we did some other good things. No matter what kind of defense you're in, you have to communicate and help each other out. Tonight, we did that well. More than doing that well, they did it better as the game progressed, showing the improvement, if not quite the timing, D'Antoni wanted."